Yesterday when we at MotorBeam posted the review of the BMW G310R, many of you said it is overpriced. Well, I'm over here in no man's land to review this motorcycle, the G310 GS, because we feel that this actually offers a lot of bang for your buck. So let me straight away cut to the chase. Just look at this motorcycle. Doesn't it look like a bigger motorcycle than a 300cc? Well, that's because it has all the GS traits, right from that beak up front which extends all the way till the tank. And obviously those chunky off-road panels give it a whole lot of presence on the road. My favorite, which actually makes me look good right now, is the height of this motorcycle. Of course, this motorcycle shares almost everything with its roadster sibling, the G310, which means the powertrain has been shared, as well as the instrument cluster, which is an all-digital unit and gets a host of information to offer. But there are differences which make this motorcycle so much more appealing. For starters, the suspension travel has been increased by 40 mm both at the front as well as the rear, and the ride quality is phenomenal. This motorcycle feels so good off the road as well and gives you good control too. Switchgear quality is very good, and the switchgear is shared with the 310R. However, it gets an ABS switch, so you can turn off ABS at the rear. Now this obviously helps off-road because you don't want ABS continuously kicking in. Because of the longer travel suspension, the seat height has automatically gone up to 835 mm, which is significant and can pose a threat to shorter riders. The seat is very comfortable, which when coupled to the magic carpet ride, makes this a very comfortable motorcycle to ride on Indian roads. This motorcycle is equipped with a holder for the top box as standard, so it's a very practical motorcycle, but this gives you an indication it's not really an off-road machine. Most people are going to buy it for touring, and there is where it excels, but with one small gripe. The tank capacity is small at 11 liters, so the touring range won't be much. Due to the additional panels on this motorcycle, the weight has gone up, but the 313cc single-cylinder motor still produces the same 34 horses and 28 Newton meters of torque. This isn't as responsive as its roadster sibling. However, the good thing is that it still has punchy enough performance lower down, the mid-range is strong, and post 7000 RPM you can feel the buzz both on the handlebar as well as on the pegs. The metal foot pegs for the rider get rubber mounts which can be removed so that when you go off-road it gives you better grip, and that's one of the reasons why BMW has actually removed it on our test motorcycle. Taking this motorcycle off-road is a lot of fun because of the increased ground clearance. That is again largely because of the increase in suspension travel, which comes with its gremlin, which happens to be the softer suspension setup, which means when you brake hard there's nosedive, and through the corners as well it doesn't feel as planted as its roadster sibling. Also aiding off-roading is the bigger front tire, which happens to be a 19-incher. Meanwhile, it also gets dual-purpose Metzeler rubber. That said, it is still a very agile adventure motorcycle, easy to flake, easy to maneuver and easy to park as well, and this is certainly going to help when you take it off-road, because when it gets stuck, all you got to do is push it and it's not that heavy. The gearbox on this motorcycle offers sure-footed shifts, meanwhile the clutch is on the lighter side as well. The brakes on this motorcycle offer stupendous stopping power. The only thing is that it kind of nosedives too much. Smaller additions on the GS over the R make it so much more attractive. It also gets a windscreen, although not very functional, but yes, it's welcome. But for an additional rupees 60,000, you do get a lot more with the GS when compared to the R, because for rupees 4.3 lakhs, this is an adventure motorcycle which doesn't really have much competition as such. Yes, there is Kawasaki's Versys 300, but until and unless KTM brings in the 390 Adventure, the GS is kind of unbeatable for someone looking for a reliable adventure motorcycle. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the MotorBeam channel.